Cheese.
That's what you want, right?
That's what I want, baby.
Cool.
I want that. We are a well-oiled machine. Give me a thumbs up. The one that makes it do the thing. There we go.
It was doing it. You gotta wait.
That was mine.
That was mine.
You know how when you do it, it goes over my face?
Okay, watch.
All right, now you do it. Go over my face.
I just told you. It takes a second.
Maybe you were right this time?
I'm always right.
But normally it goes over my face.
No, it doesn't. Maybe this one does.
All right, I guess it's stuck on you today. You look so cute.
That's very sweet of you to say. How are you? How are things?
Things are great. You know I'm always Tanjtastic.
Can anybody else be Tanjtastic if their names aren't Tanj?
If they would like to be, yes. It just means that they're feeling my energy and they're feeling fantastic as well.
Oh, nice.
Let's properly start the show. I'd like to welcome you all to episode number 101 of the Marriage Go Round podcast, also known as season 2. Because that first season took about 5 years, but we here, man. We here.
Damn, we've been on this show for 5 years.
Not consistently, but we did a couple episodes in 2020. Then we didn't do it again until 2022.
I feel like we've been doing consistent episodes for years. So since 2022, we've been consistently doing episodes.
Except for when we're booked and busy, out of town, not feeling it, off and on. But here we are, ladies and gentlemen.
What if network shows did that? Hey, we just ain't feeling it.
We're not feeling it.
But if you don't tell me what happened, I've been waiting for a week.
I think they have done that, and we just don't know. It's like, man, whatever happened to that show? Whatever happened to that actor?
Law and Order SVU has done 26 seasons.
They're always feeling
and they'll stop randomly. Like, we just wasn't feeling it. We'll catch y'all in April.
And then come back. Just like Always Sunny in Philadelphia is on like season 20-something. It's crazy. But anyways, this is the Marriage Go Round podcast with your real life married couple hosts, Tanjareen and CT, where we talk about dating, marriage, and funny relationship memes from our own monogamish point of view. Let's see.
Marriage Go Round.
Oh, do you have a new theme song for us?
No.
Baby, it sounded like you wanted to.
Marriage Go Round.
That was good. You want to do that every week?
No, I'd like you to play the song that you got.
All right. Here's the theme song, guys, and then we'll read some of the comments that were in here before we got here. This is and this is the theme song that is a compilation of us doing it live for so many episodes. Let's see if I can find it. La 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 la. Oh, I remember how to work this equipment now. Here's the theme song. Are you ready for the theme song? Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, and do. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Marriage Go Round.
Marriage Go Round. Tanjareen and CT. Marriage Go Round. Cause it's married things and things are rough. Married things and things are rough. The real relationship podcast. Blocka, blocka, blocka. Pew, 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 pew. Boop, 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 boop. Pew, 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 pew. What's the matter, baby?
It gets longer every time you do it.
Pew, 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 pew. This is the remix. Pew, 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 pew. Braka, braka. Yeah. You're so amazing.
I'm a good co-host.
You're a great co-host.
That was beautiful. The me in the tank top, not so much, but the blue shirt, yoked.
I mean, we like to see your different sizes of muscles, how they fluctuate, your hairstyles, locks to
Did you see what it was the fro?
Of course I saw it. I'm the one who put the video together.
You know what's funny? My fro, the biggest my fro has ever gotten, I'll send you a picture of it, where I photographed it. It was like here. And I was like, as soon as I go locked, of course, my hair is going to be where it is right now. And it was not, because your hair shrinks when you get locked.
Shrinkage is real.
So my hair went from that lock, and then I locked it, and it was like up here somewhere. I was like, oh, and I was just wearing so many hats and getting it braided, struggle braids, just to try and let it grow. And now it's grown. And it's going to continue to grow. I'm very thankful for the length of my hair. It's something that I enjoy.
I know you do, baby. That's why I made sure to put various hair in there for you. Let me shout out
various what?
Various hair.
Oils?
Styles. Did I have to say the whole thing?
Oh, you're talking about the video. Yes. I thought you were talking about like my hair. I was like, this is my hair.
Oh, you thought I meant that you have extensions?
Yeah, I was like, what are you talking about?
Let's shout out the people who were in the chat before we got here. Jordan Taylor was very first. He says, can't wait to see what Does that say never? Oh, what newer things we all will see on this brand new episode of Marriage Go Round.
And you've been getting me the hair oils. Like your mom got me a basket, and she got me a bunch of hair stuff, which is super dope.
She made you a basket with her bare hands.
Yeah, and I love that
basket. A lot
basket.
of things in it, and it was like a Batman theme. My mom is so dope. Shout out to Mama Marie.
The Jamaican castor oil. I like the scent of it as well.
I'm glad you appreciate it. Letasha Luxury says, woohoo, marriage go round. We were looking for you, Letasha, on our last episode because we knew you had put a question in the Discord, and I didn't want to ask the question and give you an answer without you being here. So maybe we'll get to it today. Remind me.
Your mom be giving me the best gifts.
She's a really good gifter.
She is.
That's her love language,
so sweet.
Giving gifts.
Yeah, she enjoys it.
She does.
And I enjoy receiving.
You do. So it kind of works out great. Woohoo! Episode 101, let's go. MGR, Autumn Reed says. The J Dilts channel. Have great February, everyone. Hi, J Dilts. Thanks for being here.
J Dilts.
PMV says 58. So I'm not sure what he's answering, but is that your age or what are we talking about? Emperor Kev is in the building. Lexi Lex. Hang in there, CT. Quiz Masters headquarters says, I think the double thumbs do something also. Oh, Green Ranger.
He said double, not quadruple.
Oh, Green Ranger.
That's right there. I like that. Look at that. With the alley-oop, green.
We did get an accidental firework on that in the intro.
Yeah, GR.
We got it. We in here. That was a hell of a first season. LOL, not complaining though. 5 years, fam. So anyways, let's get down to these comments and let's talk about how we have been. Where's T-Bonner?
You just went up the comment.
Autumn Reed, gorgeous. Love the hair, makeup, and that winter blue color on you, Tanj. Autumn Reed giving me a compliment. Thank you, Autumn Reed. Latasha says that blue is so beautiful on you. Thank you, Letasha Luxuries. Oh, T-Bonner, there you go. Marriage Go Round, always a great time to end the Wednesday on. Oh, is it ending for you because it's late at night where you are? I got you. I just love the intro song. We appreciate you. Hey, Miss Coates watching all the way in the Netherlands. Thank you for staying up late for us. Hiding them guns today. CT, Letasha Luxuries looking for the muscles.
They're never hiding. They're never hiding.
Ooh, they feel
all.
Good. I really like you in V-necks. You know that about me, though.
Thank you.
Que paso from North Carolina. What's up,
Que paso? What's going on?
Do you know any other Spanish?
No.
Jarrell Weeks, if I tried to grow my hair back out, I'd be looking like Stevie Wonder. Thank you. I thought he was talking about locking.
Hey, let me tell you something. This journey ain't been easy. He said that my hair just magically just came back. It took a lot of patience. My hair grows in sections, stronger than others and quicker than others, and you get patchy in the beginning, and then you just let go and let God. Amen.
Hey, man. What's up, Jackie Moody?
Young Jack.
Hey, thanks for watching.
I texted Jack earlier. I was like, because remember you sent me the picture yesterday about the chicken. You said don't buy chicken, apparently. And it just looked like one of those black chain letters. But
it definitely was. It came from one of our black friends' mamas.
I was like, let me send this to my mom and my sisters. So I sent it to Jack. And I said, do you even be cooking for me to send you this? And she was like, yeah, I be cooking. And then she said, I be cooking spaghetti, lasagna, cereal, wing. And I was like, did you say cereal?
Cereal is hilarious.
And she said, it counts.
That's hilarious. Well, that's the case. You be cooking too, baby.
Well, first and foremost, I see what you're trying to do.
What?
I be cooking. Number two.
What you be cooking, baby?
Breakfast. Say I don't. And you're alive before God right now.
Well, how old were you when you learned how to make breakfast?
9.
Okay.
First thing I learned how to make, boiled eggs. My mama started me off smooth. Boiled eggs.
I could never master that when I was little.
Then we scrambled them eggs. Oh, I know how to master some boiled eggs.
But you always buy that boiled eggs already boiled.
Well, technology. But boil, scramble, and then she told me how to make bacon. But I was like, I'm done there because the grease is popping.
It's a lot of grease when you make bacon. I remember that when I was little.
But now there are better ways to do it. You can literally just have the top on it. And I was like, oh, I didn't know that.
It's too dangerous.
Pancakes. She taught me how to make those. But
you know how to make pancakes?
But she only taught me how to make the ones that add water. She taught me those first. And then she said, now I'm going to teach you how to make pancakes from scratch. And I was like, well, I'll just get the batter from water. And she was like, okay.
Can you make us some pancakes Friday morning? Add water kind?
Friday morning?
Mm-hmm.
No, not Friday morning. I probably won't be trying to make no pancakes until after we wrap.
So we've known each other, 17, 18 years?
No, it hasn't been that long.
2008 to 2025. How many years is that?
Autumn, how many years is that? She got people doing live math.
And we can't do it.
The audacity. What kind of person are you?
I don't know.
20, 25 minus, 17 years. Okay. Yeah, I've known you 17 years.
And you've never made me pancakes.
I've never made you pancakes?
Mm-mm.
What do you call what I do in that skillet with them frozen pancakes and the butter and the
I'm talking about the ones where you have to actually add the water. I said, can I get those?
You know, you got a lot of requests for somebody that don't be cooking.
So you're deflecting.
You knew what I wrote on that sheet. That's why you did it. That's cool.
That is so funny.
That's
Why
cool.
don't you tell people what you've been up to, and then we'll get into the marriage go round. If you're just tuning in, this is episode number 101. We are live, so you get all of our bloopers, all our mistakes, as this real-life married comedian couple talks about dating, marriage, and funny relationship memes from our own monogamish point of view. What have you been up to, baby?
I love you, but I don't. Let's see. What have I been up to? I have been predominantly working, guys. So, since the beginning of the year, January was very slow, which was great for me to be able to relax and kind of get my ducks in a row. This has already started off with a bang. Well, I guess the end of January got really busy. So I'm on a roll right now with Martin Lawrence and now newly Desi Banks. And I am working on the Disney show that I told you guys about 8 months ago. Got picked up.
Yay!
So I am a returning character on that show. And I just went for my fitting today. And then the table read is Friday. And then we shoot next week. And then the week after next week, we reshoot a couple of scenes from the pilot episode. And then I believe, and hopefully all goes well, we shoot the third episode a week after that. But stream blessings. Outside of those things, it was something else.
I'm so proud of you, baby.
A lot of stand-up, a lot of writing, performing. But yeah, it's been very, very much a blessing. What have you been up to, Tanjareen?
I mean, I can't say anything after that. I should have went first. That's what we used to say at the end of Foxhole Radio, where we met in 2008. We would all give where you could find us on the internet or on the show.
And Tanjareen used to have the longest
I used to list all the credits of TV and film and all this that was coming up, and they'd be like, "Oh man, she should have went last or whatever." But
you should have went last, because imagine somebody doing their long list, and then you'd be like, "Yeah, all right. So what you got coming up? Y'all can follow me on MySpace."
MySpace was out back then.
/ you know what I mean? So
MySpace was out back then. We got congratulations coming in the chat from Jose. Letasha Luxuries applauding. Autumn Reed says, congrats, let's go Disney money. All capital letters. Jordan Taylor, glad to hear that. CT is moving up in the world. Lexi Lex says, ooh, congrats, CT. Super happy for you, sir. Green Ranger says, blessings on blessings. And y'all remember when we talked about this show, it's called, the name of your show?
Oh, the Disney. I thought you were talking about this one. Yeah, it's called How We Became the Biggest Band.
And he wasn't sure if they got picked up, if he would be included. And I said, baby, what's your role on How We Became the Biggest Band? And he said,
well, you have to explain what the show is, but it's
the
like,
title is How We Became the Biggest Band.
I'm playing a music teacher.
So I was like, they kind of need the music teacher on a show called How We Became the Biggest Band, because it's students,
but
it's kids. But
hey, everybody can be replaced. I said specifically, I hope that I, as my character, return. Because you could easily say, I hope I return. I hope my character returns, and the character come back, but you
somebody else. Like I just saw on the show House of Vicious, our friend was replaced by another actress. And I'm like, what the heck? Louis Turnipseed said, MGR, hey y'all, on hashtag Tanjareen. That blue do look good on you. You are gorgeous on my birthday. Oh, my birthday was yesterday. I'm still trying to get right. Drink too much. Happy belated birthday, Mr. Turnipseed.
Mr. Turnipseed.
Yeah, I'm glad you had a good birthday. Sounds like you enjoyed yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I can't think of what I've been up to.
You just completed your 30-day.
Oh, right. Yeah. I was doing Active 30 for 30, where I'm 30 minutes of activity, exercise, walking, dancing, something for 30 days in a row. I did it January 1st to January 30th. So that was great to get that completed for the second time in my life. I'm going to do it again starting, I believe, March 1st.
So you're taking a month off?
I'm not taking a month off. I worked out this morning. I worked out on Saturday, but I did take off Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I blame you, because I was waiting on you to come home Monday, and then we said we was going to the gym late that night, and then you said, yeah, so what you want to watch or something you did to like.
We didn't go to the gym Monday?
No. And we were supposed to. You took a nap. You said, when I get up from the nap, we're going to the gym. Didn't happen.
I was looking at my calendar yesterday because I marked off going to the gym last night, and I was like, I think I went Monday night. I said I would go up when I woke up, and I woke up.
Yeah, didn't happen.
Didn't remember.
Did not happen. So yeah, I guess I did the 30 for 30, and I've been, going to my church a lot on 2 days a week. A lot of church work. A lot of church.
God knows who you are.
Yeah, playing my tithes, doing all the things.
I was in Buffalo this weekend with Desi. It was very cold. I saw snow, and I was like, I do not miss this.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about snow. I'm such a Cali girl, but
had
I'm
my
glad
boots
that you're
on.
out there.
I didn't bring no real jacket though. That's the problem. I brought a scarf and a hat. Thank goodness.
I told him to bring his big coat that he used to wear in Detroit.
Wasn't doing that because I was only going from the car to the club or the car to the hotel. It wasn't like I was going, walking around the city.
Autumn Reed says, so does this mean you will be getting a Wikipedia page or at least a footnote on Tanjareen's page?
I think this would probably, I don't know if this would get me a Wikipedia page. The fact that I don't have one is interesting.
That is so funny. Tanjareen, whoop, whoop, whoop. You be finishing those goals. Thank you, Lexi.
You really do finish your goals.
Tanjareen was focused. I appreciate y'all.
Also, here you've been focused, Letasha. So congratulations.
Latasha's waist is slimming down before my very eyes.
You're gonna be able to tell her nothing in a minute.
I know. She already baddie. She got her little hair cut off. You know you baddie when you can cut your hair off and still be pulling them. So she's gotten slimmer. She works out all the time. She worked out again this morning. I think she worked out yesterday, the day before. She helps me hold myself accountable. So does David Cohen, who hasn't been watching the show, but he's a big top supporter of my Patreon.
I heard she come up for the team takeover.
Yes, we're gonna do the team takeover again in May. So if you guys want to come and meet us and get a tour of Hollywood and do game nights and go to arcades and movies and just have fun as a team Tanjareen and team CT and team Reem collides. This will be the 3rd year that we've done it. My people wasn't on it for the first year, just his people, but some of the people overlap. We would love to have you. Let's get into, do you want to?
Wait, dang, that means Green Ranger and Lexi ain't gonna come because that baby gonna be dropped.
Is that true?
We miss them again.
Lexi, y'all not coming? Because last time it was because y'all was going on a cruise or something.
She can't be on the plane. Then the baby comes.
What does the baby do?
Even if the baby's due in April or May, she still can't come. There's a brand new baby being out of her body.
Will the baby come out this month or on Valentine's Day?
The baby's gonna be new for like a year and a half. She can't get rid of it.
Oh, babies! Oh, they ruin everything.
That's very true.
Okay, fine.
Let me ask y'all something, Lexi and Green Ranger, and this is for all the parents out there. How often do y'all watch y'all babies? There'd be a lot of conversation about parents saying that.
We talked about this yesterday with a friend who has a child who's 3.
Yeah.
And the 3-year-old only gets bathed like twice a week?
No, he said like 3 times a week. So just a question to y'all. We're doing a survey. We talked to more than just him.
Yeah, we talked to people who have 6-year-olds, 7-year-olds, 5-year-olds.
How often y'all watching these babies?
People don't be making their kids take a bath every day.
I remember being very, very little and washing myself every day. My mom gave me a bath or a shower every day. And I remember my nephew being a baby and I was around for everything. And that little boy got washed every day. Now, but obviously you can't give a baby a shower, but you give them a bath every single day. Well,
we are maybe more obsessive about cleanliness.
About hygiene?
Because when we had a dog, they told us not to give him a bath every day. I think it's supposed to be once a week.
My dog.
We had him bathed every day.
Every other day. We gave him a bath every other day.
It was so fun.
It was. He loved it too.
Every time he would come in from outside, we cleaned his little paws with a wet wipe and then sprayed a little doggy deodorant.
I taught him how to stand up. So it was like I had him standing up on the on the tub. So after the second bath, he would get in the tub and he would just stand on the thing. And I was like, oh man,
we could have been filming him and he could have had his own little page on IG and TikTok.
He could have had his own page. He was very funny.
Aww. All right, Lexi Lex says, we're aiming for next year, LOL. Our baby is due at the end of April.
See?
How are they going to do it? Then she says, I literally just told him that every time that trip comes up, something comes up and we can't make it.
This is kind of on Green Ranger though.
Green Ranger says,
he knocked her up.
We watch them almost every single day.
Come on now. I knew I loved y'all. You know what I mean?
And then Lexi says, we're watching our kids every day, if not every other day, but our son gets showers every day after school.
Come on now.
He's playing hard in school, right?
Yes.
I've seen some kids and I see them slide into home base and be a mess and then just go to bed. I'm like, oh.
I'm gonna tell you this: ain't no kid coming in this house smelling like outside inside.
He tells me if I smell like outside. If I come in for a kiss, smell like outside. I've never heard that phrase before I got with you, and I'm like, you know what? You're right.
You never heard that phrase?
Nobody ever said that before. It's like you stink or you smell good, but you're like, you smell like outside.
You be coming in smelling like errands sometimes.
Hey, don't make it seem like it's a habit.
No, what I'm saying is when I've said that to you, you always come in for a hug, and now you know when you do it. So sometimes you won't even come and hug me.
Yeah, I'll be like, let me get a shower. Because something about my pheromones, when I'm not freshly showered, you are on me. Yeah. And I'm like, what is happening right now? I'm like, babe, I'm getting a shower. You be like, but let me just, and I'm like trying to get away from you. But when I come in the door, I'm supposed to give you a kiss.
Let me be very clear about that. I'm glad you said that.
Okay.
Well, first of all, I love you. So let that sit. Mail that, pick the letter up.
Okay.
Bam, take a stamp off, save it for another letter.
Okay.
But you smell great all of the time. However, when I want to be around you and smell you, it's because I've already smelled you. So you'll be like, oh, I just got done working out. I'm dirty. I'm sweaty. I'm not showered. I'm like, no, I know what you smell like because I'm smelling you. The smell that I don't like is that outside smell. Now that's
crazy.
I've never come up to you and be like, ooh, let me get up on you. And you got that outside smell on you. So it's a difference.
Thank you. That's when I work out, that's my natural smell that's coming out of me instead of people from outside. So
right. So outside is a different scent. Me, myself, I don't be smelling like outside. But when I do feel Tanjareen.
Who said?
Please.
So you think you could be outside running errands and smell the same when you come in?
All the time.
That's right. You told me your clothes don't stink when I wash clothes too, didn't you?
No, I said when I got done sweating after leaving the gym, I said my clothes don't stink. It's the difference. I said it's the difference between my clothes stinking and when I leave the gym sweat. I know what that smells like in comparison to me stinking. I've been on set some days and not have to do any physical labor and be like, woo. And I went to the gym for 2 hours, come back and be like, So I know the difference.
All right, let's see. This says.
Also, I don't know if you be smelling my drawers the way when you wash my clothes. Do you just be like,
oh yeah, I smell them. Sometimes I just sleep with them, especially when you're out of town. I just put them on my pillowcase.
You know what's funny? They probably think you're joking.
I am joking.
I do not.
Oh my gosh.
Because you love my dirty drawers. I've been saying that since day one.
You've been telling me I love your dirty drawers?
Yeah, since at least 2011.
Not me saying it though. You saying it for me.
Because the proof is in the pudding.
I do love you, baby.
Yeah.
All right. T. Bonner says they try to pawn off those kids on grandma and grandpa. That's what Lexi Lex and Green Ranger are doing. I used to tell my ex she smells like outside. Mr. Turnipseed says, you're right. It's on Green Ranger this time. Lexi Lex says, my daughter is 3. I wash her every day. All right, Turnips.
I knew I wasn't tripping. We've run into too many parents over the past year and a half that don't be washing their kids all the time.
I think that must be something that they're telling the new parents to do.
You know what it is?
I didn't have that option.
You know what it is?
What is it, baby?
It's these.
But the people that we ask are not.
That are telling them this. And they're like, oh, okay, this is what it is. And it's like, y'all look different than each other, right? Maybe
I'm not going to condone that. Ladies and gentlemen, the comments that were whispered and mouthed by CT did not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of Tanjareen Thomas or Citric Cinema or the Marriage Go Round episode 101.
And mind you, I'm not talking about all.
And that doesn't reflect them either.
I'm talking about a vast majority. And the people who are in position to tell these parents these things, for them to believe. If you were to tell me right now as a man, hey man, you don't have to wash your legs and arms. I would say, cool. That don't mean I'm about to listen.
Jarrell Week says, when mine were babies, we didn't bathe them every single day, more like 2 to 3 times per week. Okay, see, there's another one. See? Just like the person that we were speaking to this week.
You see the people's eyebrow?
The people's eyebrow. I do see it. CT is whispering the truth, though. Lexi Lex.
Come on now. We get so hung up on trying to listen to these professionals that you forget to look at the obvious thing of the differences that you guys share. And there are a lot of cultural differences in hygienes. And you know what? I won't even just say cultural. Yeah, cultural, because every house is its own culture. Just like there are some houses where the parents don't make their kids wear socks, and you'd be like, and they grow up like that. Remember, old girl came over for New Year's, and she was like, I don't have any socks, and you're like, ugh.
And then we have a whole basket of brand new socks that we hand out to people who don't have them.
And you can keep them.
And
we don't want
some
them back.
people say, no, that's okay.
No, it's not okay.
I'll be without socks. We're like, no.
No, you won't.
Put some socks
not
on.
Not in my house.
Okay, let's talk about, let's look at some memes. And I'll remind you that if you'd like to be on today's episode, there's a link in the description above, below, or beside the video you're watching on Facebook and YouTube. It'll say click here to ask a question on camera or something like that. Click the link, sign into Facebook or YouTube, and you'll be in the green room, and I can let you in the...
Let's do the
thing. What's the thing, babe?
I love you, but I don't like it when.
Okay. I'm nervous.
Why?
Because I wrote a list. You want to do it.
You the one said you want to do it.
Y'all know these things go around on the internet. You're about to read up. Oh my gosh. These things go around in the internet like, we listen, but we don't judge. I don't think we could do that one because that one is where you're giving away secrets about the other person. And I don't think our relationship would survive that one.
Mm-mm.
But there's one that our boy, the cinematic KP, let me say it all together because I forgot to change his name. There's one that the cinematic KP sent us that says, I love you, but I don't like it when. So we're going to do that one. And I'm a little nervous that CT is so eager to do it. Mm-hmm. You ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. I love you, but I don't like it when.
You don't let me finish the story that I'm trying to tell you before you try to ask me a question.
You take too long to get stuff out. See, I cut you off while you're trying to tell me you don't like when I don't let you finish.
For example, I was reading a post to her earlier, and I was like, here are the characters of this post. This is what was said. She will interrupt me before the details are given that will answer the question she has. So, for example, if I'm talking to my mom, and I'm like, yeah. So I'm saying to my mom, hey, Ma, how you doing today? Well, what did she say back? I was about to read her response.
Are you done?
Yeah.
Okay.
I love you.
So I don't get a rebuttal?
Oh, go, rebuttal.
Most of the time when that happens, you will start reading me something that somebody has texted to you or emailed to you, but you won't tell me who it's from. And so I like to listen with visuals, and I like to imagine who's talking and what they could be referring to. And I'll be like, wait, who's that? Just listen, and you'll figure it out. So by the very end of it, they'll say their name in the message, or there'll be some clue. But now everything that I've heard is kind of like fuzzy because I didn't know who to visualize as I was listening.
You know what's interesting about that? If I'm trying to tell you this, first of all, we all know that I'm one of the greatest storytellers that's ever lived. In me telling stories for years, you've just listened and then been like, oh, I didn't know, like all of that, just like a good listener does. For the past year, you have really been interrupting these stories and throwing off the momentum to where you can't even listen.
It's only because you won't tell me who you're talking about. And that's the thing. Like earlier today, I was just trying to get dressed for the show. But this is taking too long, so let's get to the next one. I love you, but I don't like it when. I don't like it when I ask you to help me do something, and then you make me help you help me. Like if I say, hey, can you sweep the floor? You'll be like, yeah, go get me the broom. And then when I get the broom, you'll be like, yeah, can you hold the dustpan while I put it? And I'm like, well, then I might as well have swept it. Or if I say, hey, can you help me with the groceries? Bring them in the house. You'll be like, yeah, but bring them out the car, get them through the door, set them on the first floor, and then I'll bring them upstairs. I'm like, well, dang, I did all the work. So
you didn't
even if you take the trash out, you don't replace the bag. So then I feel like I always have to help you when you do anything physical.
Isn't that what you wanted? A partnership? That's number one. Unless you want the dictatorship.
We have a dictatorship. You just admitted that 3 episodes ago.
The dictatorship changes all of that. Because I shouldn't even be helping you, if we're being honest. But I'm trying to be nice.
That's what I know about you. You don't want to help. So you're like, yeah, I'll help you. But you're going to help me help you, which is like, this isn't saving me any time or energy.
Yeah, it's not so much that I don't want to help you. It's the way that I help you. I'm helping you by, for example, paying for the groceries. Or I'm helping you by paying for this or
even
doing
when you
that.
weren't paying for the groceries, you're the same person.
Ma'am.
This is the new, okay, go ahead.
So that's my help. So when you want me to do additional help, it's like, oh, okay, great. Well, make this easier for me so I don't get annoyed. So for example, with the groceries, yes, if I say bring them inside so I can grab them all in one swoop and bring them all upstairs, that's helping because you're not bringing them all the way upstairs.
You heard my complaint.
Yeah, I heard.
I know nothing's going to change.
Okay.
Let's continue.
I love you, but I don't like it
when
you deflect when I'm telling you something that I feel strongly about. I could be like, hey, Tanjareen, this is what I think about this. And you will interrupt me to tell me something that you don't like that I've done. And I'm like, hey, this is my time.
I love that, because when we edit this, we'll go back to when you just deflected at the beginning of this episode.
That's why I didn't want to
because
do
you do it all the time. But when I do it, it's like, oh, you're deflecting.
You're doing it again. But
yes,
also, that's why I
I'm
said.
deflecting to tell you how you deflect.
That's why I said I didn't like that you did that, because you knew I wrote that down. And
How
you
would
started
I know? How would I know? First of all, I didn't know you made a list of all the things you don't like about me.
I got more if you want to keep going.
I love you, but I don't like it when you ask me my opinion about your hairstyles or your beard or mustache, and then you do what you want to do anyway. It's just a waste of time. I'll tell you I don't like your hair when it's like this or that. And you go, oh, okay, thank you. Or I'll say, you know what? It looks perfect like that. Keep it just like that. Okay, thanks. And then you'll go and cut it completely differently than what I said. So it's like, why bother?
Remember when I cut it bald after you said it? I cut my locks off in 2020 after she was like, ooh, your hair looks so good.
And then I said, ooh, I love it bald. It's so sexy. And then you're like, oh, can't wait to get a mini fro.
Time to grow it back.
What is that?
I go through hairstyles like people change clothes. So it's like I just always switch it up. But I do appreciate your thoughts and your input. However, yeah, I think, well, there's no need to be mean. But yeah, all right, cool. So you ready?
Dang. All right. Jordan Taylor says they should definitely do this more often. They both seem to be having a hard time saying what they need to say to each other. Dang, Jordan Taylor. Autumn Reed gave us some input about the socks incident. If you take your shoes off in my house, you need to put on flip-flops or leave. No one walks around. What's that say?
Barefoot or sock foot in my house. I don't want no foot sweat on my hardwood floor. Oh, that's real.
Flip-flops. That's funny. We don't allow shoes in our house.
I love you, but I don't like it when I have to beg you to cook. Okay? All the ingredients is right here in the refrigerator. I don't need to be saying, hey, can you cook? You know I need to eat. I would love if you just randomly text me and got excited and was like, guess what I'm cooking today? That would bring me joy.
I love you, but I don't like it when you constantly ask me to cook, but I can never cook often enough. Because even if I made one meal for the day, you want to eat again, but you don't want to help with the dishes. So it takes up so much of my time to cook and do the dishes and put the dishes away. And then you're ready to make the next meal and you won't lift a finger to even get the plate from where you ate it to the sink. You don't help at all. But then you also want me to be a powerful, producing businesswoman that you look up to. So I also have to get my work done in the day, or you will look down on me and go, oh, what did you do today? So
I never look down on
you. You do if I don't do enough work.
I looked down on you one time during the pandemic, and you took that and ran with it.
No, it's anytime I'm not being productive.
Then Tanjareen Stop Telling came around, shoot your shot after one look down, which was productive. I pushed you in the greatest.
No, that wasn't when it happened. You can't take credit for either of those shows, sir. We were both sitting around doing nothing, and you didn't judge me, and I didn't judge you.
I continue doing nothing. I was not about to get off that couch.
So don't take credit for those shows.
Now, all the credit is mine. Now, when I say I hear you, I appreciate you sharing that with me. Thank you so much for saying that.
I don't believe this thank you at all.
Why not? It's so
and
authentic.
Also, I told you recently that if you would wash the dishes, I would cook more. You said, oh, really? Starting tomorrow, I'm going to wash the dishes. The next day.
You didn't cook nothing.
The next day, you ordered DoorDash as soon as I saw you. I was like, oh, this is him trying to get out of washing the dishes.
Not at all. But since we're on the subject,
okay.
I remember hearing you say that just now and me wanting to say, nothing's changed in a decade plus. So why would you think I would magically start doing dishes? And I have to eat more than once a day. And twice, baby girl. Here's the thing. This is what I always do, fellas, and I implore you to do the same. Don't ever hold anybody hostage. That's kidnapping, and that is illegal. All right. What you want to do is give your lady the choice. And I give her the choice. I say, hey, this is how it's gonna be. But you don't have to stay here. You can go be happy.
And that's how I feel. It's been over a decade. I haven't cooked you 3 meals a day, 365.
Nice.
So reflection. Why are you starting to now say, oh, you know what? You don't cook enough.
It's a compliment to you because your food tastes so good.
Nice, thanks.
You cook so well. It's like, man, maybe I want it. The problem would lie if I wasn't asking you to cook. You'd be like, you want me to cook? I think we're good. We're gonna hold tight on that. But I'm asking you to cook because it's great.
Let's see. Autumn Reed says, wash the dishes. Wait, do y'all not use your dishwasher? We have a dishwasher. I can't even get him to put anything in the dishwasher. He just sets the dishes in the sink if he takes it over there and just runs water and dish liquid in it.
Yeah, for when she washes the dishes. So listen, you know what I was about to say, but I'm like, this is gonna come out so wrong.
Just be you, baby.
When she said, "You guys don't have a dishwasher," and I was gonna say, "Her name's Tanjareen."
I already know. I already know. My mother used to tell me that when I was a kid.
Oh my God.
You the dishwasher. I'm like, but everybody else used to use a machine. You the machine.
You the machine.
Oh, this is so fun. Is it my turn?
Oh my God, yeah. I love you, but I don't like it when
you go out on dates with other women and forget to tell me anything about it. What's that about? Why would you forget when you know we have the agreement that you're supposed to tell me everything?
Dictatorship. That's number one. Number two.
But we have an agreement. You're part of that. You agreed to it.
Number two, I got a completely different list. If we're doing this, let me get the right. Oh, you don't want to write
You're
number one,
deflecting
huh?
again. Get back to what I said.
That answer can't be answered online.
Okay.
Because it's like, that answer is so very specific. You wild for even asking it.
You wanted to play the game. Wow, CT. Shake my head. Just wow. Cali Girl says LMAO.
And they're not dates. Let's get that together. I went to the movies with two of my friends, and she threw a fit, and I'm like, all right, well, got it.
It's more than two.
Mm-mm.
What's up, Isaac Woodruff? Just stopped by to say, hey, everybody. What's up, CT and Tanj?
Hey, everybody.
Up? Cooking twice a day. What happened to the leftovers from the first meal? Well,
she cooks breakfast, and she cooks just enough, so it ain't no leftovers. And right. Then when it's dinner time, eggs, so. When it's dinner time, she'll make some dinner, and then I'll be wanting to eat that immediately. She was like, no, eat something else.
Because I don't like, if I take the dinner takes longer, it's much more of a chore. It's much more ingredients. And so everybody can make breakfast because we all learned how to do that when we were in elementary school. So if I make a dinner, everybody can do it. If I make a dinner and he really likes it and he wakes up to eat it for breakfast, and it's like, man, now I got to go through not having the leftovers, as you're saying, and going through all the ingredients and chore.
Everybody?
Everybody can make breakfast, baby.
Okay.
Anybody can do
it.
See
if you'll get some more of my eggs. See if you'll get some more of my bacon.
Can you make me the pancakes we talked about?
No, you're not getting that. Everybody can make breakfast, so get to making.
I don't want to play this.
That was a great segment. You shut it down.
I love you, but I don't like it when... Oh, it's your turn.
I'm done.
You have no more?
I got nothing.
I love you, but I don't like it when you sleep on top of the blanket and you know that I like to cuddle and my love language is physical touch, and that I'm under the blanket and under the sheet, and you purposely put a barrier between the two of us so that we can't hold each other. You didn't say it with me though.
Because I don't love you anymore.
What
and I don't care of when. You know what that is? You know I get hot really quickly. So when I'm coming to bed, I'm usually hot. And the room is already hotter because you got the heat on when I come in. So when I go into the room, I'm sleeping on top of the second cover because you got 3 covers on the blanket, and I'm not about to swelter even more. So what I do is I get under that first blanket and I throw my arm around you, or I kick my leg over you so you feel my presence. I try to compromise.
The blanket that you lay on is a weighted blanket. It's like a very, very heavy blanket, and you laying on top of it is actually hotter than you moving it to the side, getting under just the sheet, and then letting me hold you.
How you gonna tell me what's
not having all the other stuff on top of you?
For my body.
Because I lay next to you, you're a sweater. All right, this was fun. Let's do one more to wrap it up. I love you, but I don't like it when. And that was brought to you by episode 101 of the Marriage Go Round. Well, we got a lot of information out. Nothing's gonna change. 17 years and counting. This is it. I love you, and I'm not going nowhere. All right, was that fun for you guys? Callie Grown is laughing. Autumn Reed says anybody can cook cereal. Green Ranger says were the friends thick that you went out with. And Lexi Lex says 2 big booty friends. Exactly. Y'all been watching these episodes.
Why would y'all even?
Y'all know what it is.
You know?
Mr. Turnip Seed. I don't know if it's Lewis. It is Lewis. Lewis Turnip Seed says, I feel you, CT. I don't like to be hot myself.
Yeah.
I get it. But this blanket is so thick and warm, you guys. He lays on top of it. I know he's sweating through it.
Here's the better question. Y'all mad at me for going out with my thick friends. I don't have any unthick friends. Okay? So maybe let's start there.
You know how to pick them. I know that's right.
You know what I mean?
I'm sorry. I'm gonna give me some, 6'6" abbed up friends to go out on dates with and not tell you.
I wish I cared. Let me tell you something.
I want you to care.
I won't. I love you, but I don't like it when
I force you to care.
Man, the stuff that you think I care about, I don't. And the stuff that I care about, you don't.
I know, that's true. I know, we're perfect for each other. All right. Let's see what this says. Now, this was truly fun, Jordan Taylor says. Thank you. Essel says, it's time to negotiate the changes. I like how you think, Essels. And Essels is the one who got you to sing that theme song on episode number 99. We appreciate you, Essels.
Because he said the thing about the box?
Yes. And then right before you start singing it, you said, F you, Essels.
Because I wasn't about to let you go out like that, even though I did not like the song.
I know, but now you don't have to sing it.
I don't. I'm having a great time. Look how much I've been smiling this episode.
You have been smiling, baby. I appreciate that.
Last episode too.
Do you want to negotiate any changes?
How soon can you move out?
Excuse me, ladies. Let me tell you one motherfucking thing. You are not gonna sit up here and act like we're not gonna be together no more when you on this
Your
podcast.
arms are so strong.
How you gonna change the subject?
You really have to wear out. Make another muscle. Wow, Tanjareen, I'm not even joking. This feels great. Your arm is really toned up.
Thank you. That's not deflecting though. That's just.
That wasn't a deflection.
Okay. Well, thank you. Appreciate it.
I mean, I'm the one who set the gambit.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, you are so strong.
Thank you, baby.
Such a powerful, producing, home caring, taking care of wife. Wow.
I don't know when to believe you, but I appreciate these compliments.
I've been getting that for years, and I don't even know what to say to it.
All right, I got some fun relationship memes to read, and these are should I go to Letasha, are you still in here? Give me a message if you're still in here, and I'll read your question from the Discord. Meanwhile, this is from 6 Brown Chicks on Instagram. They posted it today. They posted about 6 or 7. I haven't read them yet, so I'll read this one, and then you can pick a number for me to read the next one. This was question number 1. My favorite uncle passed away at 95.
Oh, that's a good run.
I went to Tennessee to take care of his affairs with other family members. My husband of 3 years did not travel with me. I stayed in Tennessee for a week. When I returned, my 9-month-old German Shepherd, Rock, greeted me at the door. Then he brought 2 pairs of dirty panties and set them at my shoes. Those were not my panties. My husband kicked Rock, and Rock bit a chunk out of his ankle.
Ooh.
Husband fainted from blood loss and had to get stitches.
Oh.
He won't discuss the panties. He says he's not returning home if Rock is still there. Am I wrong to choose the loyal puppy over the cheating husband? My uncle left me a few dollars to start over. What should I do?
First thing you need to do is buy Rock some treats.
Yeah, he helped you out.
Because what that showed me off top was Rock took that girl's panties, set them to the side.
Yeah, waiting for you to get back in town.
Woo.
That is a good, loyal
puppy.
That is a loyal puppy. I love that story. I read it for the first time with y'all. But imagine, and he's deflecting because she's like, whose panties are these? He's like, my ankle, get rid of the dog. You gotta get rid of the dog because that dog was snitching. He was probably trying to call you on the phone while he was smashing the other chick.
That's a smart dog.
And to leave 2 pair of panties, she was trying to mark her territory. She wants y'all to break up because who forgets their underwear at somebody's house, especially a married man?
But here's the thing. For him to bring her to the bedroom, come on, man.
Is that where you draw the line?
Bedroom? Yeah.
Ah, got it.
Y'all bedroom? So
the couch. He should have took her to the couch.
I mean, unless he has his own private area. But I mean, couch is also crazy.
Okay. Let's see. Let's see what y'all think of that story as I go to, let's go to this one. And then I will go to the Discord. I have a Discord, and so does he. It's free to join. In mine, there's a bunch of rooms, and there's one room called Marriage Go Round. We talk about the show in there. We also put fun relationship memes and questions. And I'm going to answer Letasha's in a moment. This one says, I don't know what this is going to say. Question number 5, 6 Brown Chicks, Instagram. He wanted to do something wild for our 1-year dating anniversary. He asked for a foursome. Oh. Me and 3 of his friends. I was enthusiastic about it. I loved the attention. Dang. 10 out of 10. I do recommend, capital letter do. I gave them equal attention. She's pretty good at it. We all had happy endings. We're entering our 2nd year of dating, and he's being distant with me. I asked for a committed relationship, an engagement, And he says he can't respect me if I don't respect myself. How did we get here? He asked for something, I delivered. Now he's punishing me? What to do?
That was a test.
Mm.
That was a test to see if you would be down for that with his friends. And the fact that you said yes showed that you were not who he thought you were. It was very manipulative on his point, and it was very assuming on his point. He's wrong, and he got his just desserts. However, doesn't change the fact that it was a test. A man is not about to deal with you after you'd have smashed his friends.
3 of them. Him and 2 friends.
That's his closest homeboys.
And
I was hoping it was some women, but those were some dudes.
Lexi Lex says, so for their 1-year anniversary, he wanted to run a train on her? That's facts.
Crazy.
And I do remember being asked if I wanted to do some threesomes or something early on with this guy. And I was like, nah, I like you. And I want you to respect me. And you were like, nah, I'm still going to respect you afterwards. And I was like, nah.
I wouldn't have respected you.
I know you wouldn't have. I'm so glad I didn't fall for it. And I don't think it was a test because I don't think that you thought we were going to go anywhere further than what we were already doing.
No, it was definitely that. It was one of those, like, if she does this, I'll know where to process her.
Which category to put her in.
Mm-hmm.
Got you. Letasha Luxury says she had fun. She did say I do recommend. She said 10 out of 10. She gave him equal attention. Because it's one thing to do a threesome or a foursome and be nervous. Oh my gosh, what do I do? Oh, sorry. Hoo-hoo. She gave him equal attention. She's done something like this before. She knew exactly how to handle everybody. Everybody had happy endings. When you watch it as her man, you're like, oh, nah. She belongs to the streets. Y'all remember that shirt? We both sell versions of it on our Tanjareen.com. And what's your website?
IamClaytonThomas.com.
Okay. IamClaytonThomas.com.
You made it.
I know, but then you changed it to a different name. It's not ctsdope.com or something?
Is it?
All right. Domingo Trip, God Trip says he put graffiti on his walls and now doesn't want the house. Woo! What in the school days? So you feel like he should not have lost respect for her, even though, because he's the one who asked her to do it. I get you, God Trip. I get you. Autumn Reed says he's mad because his friends are asking to do it again. And now he doesn't want to share. Plus, he's still childishly mad that she liked the friends just as much as him. Ooh.
That'll do it.
That's a good point. That is a good point.
Insecurities.
Yes. All right, let's see what this one says. Got that one out the way. This was fun, guys.
This was a great episode. Such a good time. Time flowed.
Yes. We're not done yet, though.
I got
one more. I got 2 more things. You're out of here? Read that one, baby.
Also, give it time. If you told me I'd be cleaning the whole kitchen on my days off, it's may start as showing you can do it and everything else you have to do. Then it just becomes being helpful. Give it time. If you told me I'd be cleaning the whole kitchen on my days off, it was showing her that you could do it, everything else. I don't understand the second part, but yeah.
And Cali Grown, I'm assuming, is a guy?
Yeah, that's Pyro.
Okay. Oh, hey, Pyro. Okay. So he would do it, but not, it doesn't sound like he would do it after each meal. It sounds like he would do it on his days off, like once a week. It
also sounds like he's, married man, family. If you'd have told him he would have been helping clean the kitchen on his days off, he'd have been like, what? But that's who he is now. This is what that's the impression I got.
Thank you. You did a good job with that. All right, let's see. Let's go to...
My thing is this, guys, and y'all don't know my backstory, so instead of me coming off a certain way, let me just present it. I have been cleaning, scrubbing floors, cleaning bathrooms, scrubbing tubs, mopping, sweeping, doing laundry, washing clothes, all of that stuff, raking leaves, cutting grass. I've been doing that my entire life. And then I met Tanjareen, and she was the first woman that was like, yo, let me take your plate. And she was washing the dishes, and she set a standard in our relationship where she was washing my clothes, and cleaning dishes and cooking and doing all of this stuff that I was like, oh, wow. And before you knew it, I didn't have to do it anymore.
Before you do it. So
I wasn't doing it anymore. And I was like, I'm not about to go backwards. That's like graduating college and being like, you know what I'm about to do? Go back to high school. So that's where I am now.
And that's why I tell ladies, don't start something
that
in a relationship that you don't want to keep up for the rest of the relationship or the rest of your life if you end up marrying this person. And that's when I stopped. A couple of things I pulled back on. Some things I refuse to start doing, like I don't iron for him.
You never started that.
I never started that.
But I respect the fact that you never started that.
Right. I don't help you with things with your hair because I could try to get better at things and whatever because I'm like, oh, he's going to need this done every week. I'm not going to have time. So let me not even, put myself in that position.
I respect that too. Yeah. What else? Let's name some other things.
I stopped cooking. when you would get home from doing comedy at like 2 a.m. and I would make you like a whole dinner.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't keep this up because he does this for a living. So I did it for the first year or two, and then I was like,
that's
let me
true.
Because I would get up out of bed and cook you a meal.
You would.
I was like, man, I'm amazing. And then I'm like, oh, I don't gotta do all this.
That did stop.
It did stop.
Wow.
You didn't even notice, see?
No, I noticed because I was just like, you did stop, but I think also what had a role to play in it was me feeling like, man, I'm waking her up and she's doing this. Let me just grab something. Hey, don't worry about cooking tonight. And then like after a period of time, it just like, yeah.
Yeah, I stopped it. Wait. Let me cue up the violin music for CT's excuse. Ooh, let him read. Mr. Turner says, if my woman says she down for that, I'm leaving. For a foursome, I would imagine, like, who would be down for that? Guy Tripp says, anytime she gets in the help me clean the kitchen mode, offer her $20 to do it solo. I would take that.
I mean, who wouldn't?
I would take that. If you paid me $20 every time I had to wash the dishes or something.
You know what's even better than $20?
This house.
Paying the light bill. Amen.
Amen. Callie Grown says, it started as showing her. What does that say? It started as showing her managing it all, was easy to prove an argument, and be a little spiteful. Now it's just for peace of mind in my home. Got it.
Respect.
Got it.
Big Nish, what did he say?
First he said, this is a lady very nice.
Oh, I know where this is going.
Now he says, this is a lady African-American lady, really. So English is not his first language, but he is giving me a compliment.
I know what he was trying to say.
That I'm a nice lady.
You are.
That I'm a nice black lady. We are almost out of here.
This is a great episode. I've had fun.
I'm glad you had fun.
I've had a ball.
Let me find Letasha's question.
Young Lux.
That's you, Letasha Luxuries. It says, question for the 100th episode. But like I said, she was working during the 100th episode. So here we are for 101. She says, what's crossing the lines when it comes to flirting with the opposite sex? Or do you believe there is no flirting with the opposite sex because you are in a committed relationship / marriage? What's blurring the lines? What's crossing the lines when it comes to flirting with the opposite sex when you're in a relationship? That question's from Letasha Luxuries.
I would say personally, and everybody's different, but for me, don't be super flirty with nobody in my face. You know what I'm saying? Like, give somebody a compliment, that's cool. But in my face, that's crazy. You do what you want when you're on your own. I'm not around to see that. But like, if within reason, like, don't be around my friends talk about, oh, you look so good. Oh my God, look at your body, look at your face, look at that. And then my boys is right there, and now they gotta be like, oh man, what kind of operation is he running? You know what I mean? That's crazy. Or if I'm directly in person and you doing all of this, that's too much. But yeah, I'm pretty fair.
You're pretty fair, but let me tell y'all how CT flirts in my face.
How do I do it?
He'll do it by looking at somebody and he'll go, yeah, because that's the universal sound for a girl with a big butt. Then he'll go up to her with me and go, hey, do a lot of black guys hit on you if she's not black? Or hey, I think I know you from somewhere.
I know a lot of people.
What's your name? Do I look familiar? I think, did we meet before? And I'm just like,
how many times have people said yes?
30% of the time.
That's not a good percentage.
30%. It's not a good percentage, but it doesn't stop you.
75 to 80% of the time.
No, it's not.
A girl is saying, yeah, you do look familiar, or something like that, and we find out how we know each other.
Yeah, what's your Instagram? Let me see if we have any mutual friends.
I don't say mutual friends. I'll go to Instagram and be like, let me see if I know. I'll be right.
So is it okay to flirt in front of your spouse or not?
It's funny that you think that's flirting, because I thought you were going to name a completely different circumstance.
Because you got one in your mind of when you've done it in front of me.
That's why I'm like, those aren't flirting. That's literally me being genuine.
So tell me the one you had in your mind.
One I had in my mind is going up to a girl and be like, hey, what's up? We were at the Topanga Mall. This is like 2 years ago. We were at the Topanga Mall.
After we did our VR thing with that girl, was it a non-black girl?
No, she was black.
The VR date?
Yeah, we did the VR joint, and then we came out to.
That was our anniversary.
Yeah, it was.
You flirted with another chick on our anniversary?
We flirted.
She must have been bad.
She was bad. She was so bad. I was looking at her, and I was like, "Hey, Tanj." And then you saw her, and you were like, "Damn, she got a fat ass."
I hit her with the yeah.
Right. Well, I don't say that. Anyway.
But if you hear somebody say that, you're like, "Oh, where's the ass?"
So
somebody got a fat ass somewhere.
I told you, and you were like, damn, she got a fat ass. And at that point, you and I start talking to her. You asked her for her Instagram. We followed her, found out she was brand new to LA. She was a dancer.
Hey, man, you making up stuff.
I'm not. That's exactly what happened.
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. That's your question answered, Letasha.
I love that when I give facts.
I don't remember any of this, but I believe you.
Immediately shut down.
No,
You try to make
you.
me seem like I was the bad guy.
Well, you are the bad guy, but maybe this one time we were having a little fun on our anniversary. Huh? Maybe we wanted to bring a little friend in. I don't remember. I don't know. Oh, Cali girl says, LMAO, we both wanted to smash.
She was cold.
Oh, y'all are out of control.
She was one of those chicks that was so cold. You're like, ain't nobody got to you yet. You know what I mean? Like in LA, there are, I'm not gonna say their names, but there are comedians that are known for grabbing these girls first. Like get them off the LAX exit immediately. And when I saw her, I was like, you don't know such and such yet, do you? Who's that? I'm like, yep, still fair game.
Guy Trip, his wife said, Francis says, where's the fat ass? You looking for it too, Francis? That's funny.
CT is never the bad guy. Thank you, Jordan Taylor.
I don't see that comment. Where's that comment?
It's right there. You don't see that?
Push it. Oh, I did push it.
You already pushed it. What are you talking about?
I was looking for it somewhere else. Emperor Kev.
You were looking for it to not exist.
Emperor Kev has a question I'm not sure if we answered. He put this in the Discord in the Marriage Go Round room. It says, if you are in the friend zone, but y'all had sex a few times, how do you make the transition into a relationship? If you were in the friend zone, but you smashed a couple times, how do you make the transition into friend zone?
If you haven't made the transition out of the friend zone and you've already smashed, you're not getting out. That's the one thing that gets you out of the friend zone.
That's the determining factor.
Yeah.
To move something from a friendship and platonic to this is a friend with benefits.
Yeah. Also, y'all will never be the same after you've crossed that physical boundary with one another.
So my advice would be just to ask her,
hey, can we be together?
And I don't even know how adults ask nowadays if you'd like to be exclusive. Hey, are we exclusive? Are you smashing anybody else? But if she says, oh, that was terrible, I never want to do that again. What was I thinking? That's not like me. That means she didn't enjoy it. She doesn't want, she was.
But it's been a couple of times though.
Yeah, it's been a couple of times. So I don't know if you be getting drunk or if she's really feeling you. But I would ask her if she wants to be exclusive.
Every relationship I've ever been in is because I told the girl she was my girl. You included. I was like, yeah,
because you're
we're together.
A dictator.
You know what's interesting to me about that? You saying that?
You just said it. I'm repeating it back to you.
You know what's interesting about you saying that?
What?
Is you've always said you wanted to be led and that you are a dependent woman and not an independent woman.
I'm not independent. This is true.
And yet you crucify me for leading you.
I merely repeated that you said it was a dictatorship. I didn't complain.
Okay.
I didn't say anything.
It seems very complaining.
It's just that I said it, and when I said it sounded bad to you. But all I said was it's a dictatorship.
Okay.
All right.
You know?
Oh my goodness.
Great episode, guys.
Did you smash? Wait, did the smash put you in the friend zone? Cali grown. That would be terrible.
That's a great question.
If they started out liking each other and then he smashed and then she was like, I'm not ready for a relationship. Let's just be friends.
Hey, Cali, let me tell you what that is, boy. A good question.
That's a great question. Let us know, Emperor Kev. So we have our theme song. I need somebody to give me an instrumental song to put under that video that I recorded so I can make it like a little more professional. So if anybody has beats that are, copyright free, they can send me. Then we'll go with a marriage go round. Send it to me. I'll put it under there and that'll be part of our intro. And of course, you guys know I got this little Indian guy who does some editing for me. And together we came up with
Captain Planet.
That's his name?
No, together you guys are Captain Planet.
Oh, hey, your wife is cooking favorite recipe, Vignish. I don't even know if you're trying to be disrespectful. So happy to catch this live. I've been watching y'all on Family Time. Oh, thank you.
So much.
How do I say that name? Akira? Thank you for watching. So this is a song. Let's see.
Sing a song. Sing a song.
You finished?
Yeah.
All right. This is a song that can be our outro song while we read comments on our way out. Anything you want to tell people that you're up to?
This Saturday, I'll be in Houston, Texas at the Toyota Center with Houston,
Texas with Martin Lawrence, you guys. Pull up, get tickets. Get tickets.
How y'all feel?
He was just in Buffalo, New York, performing with Desi Banks. Now
Yeah.
he's going to be with Martin Lawrence.
I'll be in
Houston.
Cleveland next. No, I'll be in Cleveland in 2 weeks. Yeah,
Excellent.
I think that's Cleveland. I'll be in Ohio.
Super proud of you. All right,
Thanks.
let's read some comments as we listen to this song. Listen to the lyrics. We worked really hard on these lyrics. Let us know what you think. Let me see. This will be my first time playing a song in here. I got 2 versions, 2 different beats. Is it gonna let me in?
Play it again.
Oh, there we go. My bad.
Now marriage go round. It's Tanjareen and CT's marriage go round. Cause it's married things and things drop. Married things and things. The relationship podcast. Talking dating, marriage and romantic encounters. They don't always agree. Get the argument counter. On relationship means they'll dish. But guess what, y'all? They're monogamish. They're not like other couples, they're switching their flair. She gets on his nerves, but he ain't going nowhere. They come for the laugh, stay for the hair. It's Tanjareen and CT, the perfect pair. From the stage to the screen, they keep it tight. Married 5, 14, that's right. Met in 2008, so the chemistry's real. Live streaming laughs, that's the deal. Marriage go round.
Yay!
It's Tanjareen and CT, marriage go round.
Thank you. Curious says I like it. It's cute. Come to down.
Talking dating,
I will not.
marriage and romantic encounters.
I'm coming to Houston.
Get the argument counter. Or relationship means they'll dish. But guess what, y'all?
Come
They're
to Columbus,
monogamish.
South Carolina. All right, let's stop the song. The artist sounds fair-skinned.
That's funny.
Got tripped. Oh, that's hilarious. Y'all let us know what y'all think of that for an outro song. Letasha Lux says, love it. He ain't going nowhere. You heard that, Francis? I put that in the song. We argue. We don't always agree, but he ain't going nowhere.
Where am I
Fire. This is not, where am I going?
Where am I go?
Where am I go? Let's see. It has a Houston sound. Y'all need grills when that song comes on. That's funny. Was that an AI rapper? All right, I'm gonna give you a little bit of this one, and then we're gonna get out of
Play
here.
the next one next week.
Oh.
1 song per week.
Okay.
Meanwhile,
Which one did I play?
yeah, these played the top one.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, I feel like where am I go? That's number 1. Number 2, not a lot of women are in the market for a dictatorship. All these women want to lead instead of being led.
I love being led. I love it.
A lot of mouth on you, but
I mean,
I appreciate the journey.
Like I said, I don't think you'd want to be with somebody that was just really, saying okay and not giving you any feedback.
Let's give it a shot. Let's try it for a week.
People won't like it.
You said people won't like it?
Nobody wants that. Keep it smooth. Oh, Keep It Smooth is in the building.
Keep It
He gets the
Smooth.
fire emojis. And guess what? He has a new poetry book
Look
on
at it.
Amazon, and I bought it.
Flip it around.
It says A Smooth Vault, and his picture is right there. A collection
Look
of
at that
poetry,
beard.
spoken word, written by Darnell Davis Jr., as performed by Keep It Smooth. So y'all can get this
Keep it smooth.
on Amazon. Let me tell you, it arrived the next day. So I appreciate
Keep
it.
it smooth.
Congratulations, Keep It Smooth. Are you going to be back in time for it before the bell? Ranger wants to know.
Yeah, I'll be there this Sunday.
Finally, because he's been missing in action.
Y'all can't do the show without the quarterback.
There we go. I hope the other guys realize that and don't get offended. All right. I will talk to y'all later. Thank you so much for a really fun show. It's exactly 3 minutes over. Thanks for being here. Bye. No thumbs up? There we go. Yeah. Do it together for the... Come on. Oh, it's not going to work? What we got to do? All right, we're ridiculous. A key name. Bye. The book looks nice.